I'm Greg Johnson and back with you for day 2 of our 2020 goal planning series. Yesterday we talked about all of our accomplishments in 2019, all the wins that we had, and took some time to reflect on those things, how it made us feel, how could we repeat them, et cetera, et cetera. Today I want to be a little more critical. I want to spend some time really looking at ourselves and how we performed in 2019. And one of the things that I've learned clear back at one of the first conferences I went to is to really believe in that whole person concept. How can we take a good look at ourselves and say we're being the best versions of who we can be? So I'm going to walk you through some of my own, when I did my own reflection for 2019, and help give some insight for when you use our tool, which is at the bottom of the show notes here, and will also be a link in the social media, for help on putting some time and thought into this process for yourself. With the goal being, as you walk out of this and we go into our next couple days here of setting some goals and some action plans and so forth, we'll have some areas that we know we need to address. So let's get started. 7 basic areas in the whole person concept. Number 1, relationships. Are we caring about those that are meaningful in our life? Our family, our coworkers, our friends. Are we putting deposits into their bank? Or are we just taking withdrawals? Are we spending meaningful time with those folks? Are we staying off of our electronic devices when we're spending time with our kids? Are we focused on the people that we're spending time with? Or are we always thinking about something else? All right. Number 2 is health. You can see for me that was one of my weakest areas in 2019, something I'm going to work on in 2020 and continue to be better. But are we eating well-rounded meals? Are we exercising routinely? We need to have a sound body and mind to make the most of ourselves as we go forward into 2020. Number 3, education. Are we trying to improve? Do we want to improve? How are we doing it? Are we reading? Are we watching educational videos? Or are we spending time sitting in front of the television screen or scrolling through social media all the time just to find entertainment? All right, so how are we educating ourselves? Number 4, career. That was my best in 2019. We had a fantastic year last year. However, are we focused on being more productive? What can we bring as value to our clients and to our communities and so forth? All right, number 5 is financial. Are we living within our means? Are we saving for our goals in the future? Maybe it's retirement, maybe it's a new home, maybe it's sending your kids to college. But are we living within those means to help us save for those future financial goals? Number 6 is spiritual. All right, are we taking time to reflect? Are we really keeping God in our lives? Or do we want to have those thoughts or times of reflection to really meditate or give some thought to those things that we need to accomplish in our lives? And then finally, service. Are we giving back to our community? Whether it be time, whether it be money, how are we contributing to our community and making them great places to live? So there you have it. You can see my circle last year, not very circular. All right, we've got a few good things, we've got a few weak things. So take some time, do this worksheet on your own, and then as we go forward, and I've identified some areas that we need to work on, that's going to help us set our goals and our action plans as we go into 2020. Thanks for spending some time with us. We'll be seeing you tomorrow.